Craig, on paper it goes down as a 2-2 draw, but perhaps especially in the first half it might not have been that way.
Yeah, it's 2 points dropped really, if we're being completely honest with us. First half we weren't anywhere near as good as we can be. I don't know why. We've had a few home truths in there after the game and before the game, because the atmosphere and was not great. I'm not sure why, but we've sorted it now. And we'll obviously, we've got back into the game. We've showed some really good togetherness at the end to get back into it. And yes, we've got a draw. It's a point. Obviously with other teams around us that have drawn as well. We've not kind of lost anything, but we could have gained something massive today.
Definitely so. But 7 minutes in, first penalty. And I know I've just shown you off air, so to speak, but thoughts?
Listen, the referees have got a really difficult job to do. And I never ever complain about referees. I don't think I've complained about a referee once since I've been in charge. But today he was absolutely nowhere near it, and I think he knew it. And the assessors there, and he was obviously looking at it, and if you're not at the level, then you shouldn't be at the level, unfortunately. But he's given two penalties against us. We should have had 2 definitely. I've just seen the footage there, and I know you go with the ones that you see and you think, oh yeah, they're ours, but they were stonewall, and the 2 we've been given against us are awful, absolutely awful.
Turned it around in the second half, came out with a bit more energy, definitely kept hold of the ball better, and to get those 2 goals, albeit late on, the team got them.
Yeah, I mean, we've always got a threat. We've been able to bring Sim and KD on that bring a threat and stuff. And it's a balancing act with the 16 that we've got. Tertz wasn't here today, so we've obviously left him out as well. So we know we've got a good, strong squad, and everybody's got to be part of it. And we'll have a responsibility within these next 8 games to be effective. But we've got back into it. We've shown some really good heart, really, and character towards the end. And you can see when the lads are jumping in the crowd there, what it means to them, what it means to the fans and whatever. And I've just said to the lads in there, we've got a duty for the fans, because the fans following us, far and wide. 2 coaches today, and we need to be better than that first 45. Yeah,
those fans really did start making a noise, especially in the second half. Okay, they got behind the referee as well.
But I think everybody did, didn't they?
But again, they're just proving so important to urging the team on. When that first goal went in the second half, then the second one went in, the scenes were incredible.
Yeah, I think sometimes you take it for granted because we're so used to it now, and I think we've just got to start to realise how much it means to them, the club, and ourselves. And maybe we've got a little bit of the jitters perhaps after last year, and are starting to feel a little bit nervous in and around the sort of final games and whatever. But we've got to get that out of our heads. We've got to get that away from us. We're a good team. We've got a good group of players, and we've got enough experience in there to get us over the line. And we've just got to believe a little bit more. Maybe as a whole group, as a management staff, we've all got to believe more, and obviously get the results that we need.
It's definitely perhaps then. I'm just thinking about it's not an away curse as such, but the home form's been so good this season. Whenever we travel away, it just seems to there's something different. Just seems to dip or something happens.
And that's it. It's realistically, with the amount of fans that we have coming to away games, it's a home game. Realistically, that's how the lads should look at it. It's another home game. For whatever reason, we have got this little bit of a hoodoo at the moment. The away fixtures seem to be a little bit harder for us, and we're not quite at it. Maybe that's something that we need to look at tactically and prepare a little bit differently for it. And obviously me, Sock and Josh will have a little look at that. But I'm glad to get out of here with a point. Obviously we've not lost anything, not gained anything, but it's not the end of the world, so we can get back in this week and sort of fine tune everything for next week.
Thanks, Craig.
Thank you.